英単語学習総集編その7ナンバー61からナンバー70。この動画は難しめの単語定義を長めの英文で説明。聞きながら単語の意味を推測することでリスニング内容理解力を高めます。それぞれの動画の後にクイズがあるよ。です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はエクスタチーズ。
Okay, let's start. Expertise means special knowledge or skill in a particular subject. It is something people gain through study, training, or long experience. You can use expertise in many situations. For example, a doctor has medical expertise that helps patients recover from illness. An engineer may use their expertise to design safe bridges and buildings. A teacher shares their expertise in language or math with students. People often ask for someone's expertise when they need professional advice or help. The word shows a high level of ability in a specific area. That's all about expertise. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。エクスタティーズの意味は？エクスタティーズは専門知識という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はメタファー。
Okay, let's start. A metaphor is a way of describing something by saying it is something else, even though it is not literally true. It helps create a strong picture or idea in the mind. You can use metaphor in many situations. For example, saying time is a thief is a metaphor because time cannot really steal, but it takes moments away. In literature, poets and writers often use metaphors to make their language more powerful. In daily life, people may say he has a heart of stone as a metaphor to show someone is not kind. The word is common in language, literature, and communication to express ideas more vividly. That's all about metaphor. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。メタフォーの意味は？メタフォーは隠喩という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はグランブル。
Okay, let's start. Grumble means to complain in a quiet, low, or unhappy voice. It usually describes small complaints rather than loud protests. You can use grumble in many situations. For example, students may grumble about having too much homework. A worker might grumble when asked to stay late at the office. At home, children sometimes grumble if they have to clean their room. The word shows soft, often continuous complaining that people may not say directly but still express with unhappy voices. That's all about grumble. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。グランブルの意味は？グランブルは文句を言うという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はアキュミュレイト。
Okay, let's start. Accumulate means to gather or collect things over time, often slowly but steadily. It can refer to objects, money, knowledge, or even problems that build up little by little. You can use accumulate in many situations. For example, a person may accumulate savings by putting away small amounts of money each month. Dust can accumulate on furniture if no one cleans it for weeks. Students accumulate knowledge by studying regularly. Sometimes, stress can accumulate when small worries add up. The word suggests a gradual process where something becomes larger or greater over time. That's all about accumulate. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。アキュミュレイトの意味は？アキュミュレイトは〇〇を蓄積するという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はエンケース。
Okay, let's start. Encase means to completely cover, surround, or close something inside another material or object. It often suggests protection or sealing. You can use encase in many situations. For example, a diamond may be encased in a gold ring. A fragile item can be encased in bubble wrap to protect it during shipping. In nature, fossils are sometimes found encased in layers of rock for millions of years. On a cold day, a person might be encased in heavy clothing to stay warm. The word usually describes something being fully enclosed so it cannot easily move or escape. That's all about encase. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。 エンケースの意味はエンケースは〇〇を入れる包むという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はエンスジアスティック。
Okay, let's start. Enthusiastic means showing strong excitement, interest, or enjoyment about something. An enthusiastic person is eager and full of energy when they talk about or do an activity. You can use enthusiastic in many situations. For example, a student may be enthusiastic about learning a new language and study every day with joy. Fans can be enthusiastic when cheering loudly for their favorite team at a game. A teacher might be enthusiastic when explaining a subject they love, making the class more fun. The word suggests positive energy and eagerness that can inspire others. That's all about enthusiastic. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。エンスジアスティックの意味はエンスジアスティックは熱狂的なという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコージ。
Okay, let's start.
Tedious
Cozy
means
warm,
very boring,
comfortable,
tiring,
and
or
pleasant,
too long,
especially in
usually
a
because
small or
something is
safe
repeated
place.
again and again.
It describes an
It
atmosphere that
describes
makes
tasks
people
or
feel
activities
relaxed
that
and
feel
at home.
slow and
You can use
uninteresting.
cozy in many
You can use
situations.
tedious in
For
many
example,
situations.
a person
For
may
example,
enjoy reading in a
copying
cozy
long
chair
lists of
beside
numbers
a
by hand
fireplace
can
on
be
a
a
cold
tedious
evening.
job for an
A
office
cafe
worker.
with soft
Students
lights
may
and
find it
quiet music
tedious
can
to
feel
read the
cozy
same
to its
passages
customers.
many times
Friends
while
might have a
preparing for
cozy
an
dinner
exam.
together in a
Even
small
waiting in a
restaurant
long
where they
line
can
at the
talk
bank or
easily.
airport
The
can
word
feel
suggests
tedious
warmth,
because time seems
peace,
to
and
pass
comfort
so
that help
slowly.
people feel
The
happy
word
and
suggests
safe.
a lack of
That's all
excitement
about
that makes
cozy.
people lose
Thanks for
energy or
listening.
patience.
ここで
That's
クイ
all
ズ。
about
コジの意味
tedious.
は
Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ティディアスの意味はコージーは居心地がいいという意味の形容詞です。ティディアスはうんざりさせる、退屈なという意味の形容詞。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコージー。
Okay, let's start. Cozy means warm, comfortable, and pleasant, especially in a small or safe place. It describes an atmosphere that makes people feel relaxed and at home. You can use cozy in many situations. For example, a person may enjoy reading in a cozy chair beside a fireplace on a cold evening. A cafe with soft lights and quiet music can feel cozy to its customers. Friends might have a cozy dinner together in a small restaurant where they can talk easily. The word suggests warmth, peace, and comfort that help people feel happy and safe. That's all about cozy. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。コジーの意味はコージーは居心地がいいという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコンストレイン。
Okay, let's start. Constrain means to limit someone's actions or to stop something from developing freely. It can describe physical, emotional, or social restrictions. You can use constrain in many situations. For example, strict school rules may constrain students from expressing their opinions openly. A company's budget can constrain how many new workers it can hire. In daily life, people sometimes feel constrained by time when they have too many tasks to finish. The word often suggests pressure or limits that make it hard to act freely or naturally. That's all about constrain. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。コンストレインの意味はコンストレインは〇〇を束縛する、抑えるという意味の動詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はイラプション。
Okay, let's start. Eruption means a sudden explosion or release of something, such as lava, gas, or emotion. It often describes something powerful that bursts out after being held inside. You can use eruption in many situations. For example, a volcano's eruption sends lava and ash high into the sky. There can also be an eruption of laughter when something suddenly makes everyone laugh. In daily life, people sometimes say there was an eruption of anger when someone suddenly shouted. The word suggests force, energy, or emotion that breaks out quickly and strongly. That's all about eruption. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。イラプションの意味はイラプションは空室噴火という意味の名詞です。お疲れ様でした。和訳付きやシャドーイング用の動画は概要欄をチェック。チャンネル登録お願いします。